girl Cyn. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a part of the family. This is going to be the collective reading or collective message for May 2023. Also, a few disclaimers before going into your reading. If you do want to book a full reading with me, go ahead and click the link below. I do have some sort of availability for May, what's left of May, and my availability for June has opened up as well. So if you do want to book a reading with me, it'll be linked down below. Now, I do have an online store if you do want to shop with me as well. That is going to also be linked down below and somewhere on the screen so you guys can kind of see some of the things I do offer on my site. I do have smudge kits. I also have, I guess, magical kits as well. Affirmation decks, affirmation journals, dateless planner, things to keep you spiritually aligned. So that will be linked down below. I also have a Patreon as well if you do want to join me on Patreon. Patreon does see these readings days before you guys see these readings. So if you do want to see these readings early and you're just anxious and you don't have the patience, join my Patreon. We do rituals and spells, mainly focusing on protection, self-love, and manifesting money. So if you do want a spell or ritual, full moon and new moon rituals, that'll be over on my Patreon, so be sure to join. I do have an ebook as well. If you do want to buy my ebook, that will be linked down below as well. My ebook is basically a spiritual guide to keep you spiritually balanced, but also help you on your spiritual journey if you don't know how to start or if you do feel lost on your journey. So now that's out the way. Let's get into your reading. So you have the Fool card. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the Tower. You have the Magician. The Page of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. All right, so let's get into your reading. So what do I see for the remaining of May 2023? I do feel like there's something that's going on in your life that's very exciting. There may also be like some sort of random messages or signs and synchronicities that you may be experiencing from the universe as well. So this may be coming during your sleep, or this may be also coming during some sort of daydreams that you're also having as well. I feel like the universe maybe, or spirit may be possibly trying to communicate with you as well. I do also feel like they're maybe possibly preparing you for someone to come into your life if you are single. If you are in some sort of relationship, there may be giving you some sort of signs, or they may be giving you some sort of messages regarding your relationship and how you may be possibly having to maneuver, or it could be some sort of warning. So I do feel like the universe or spirit may be possibly talking to you. And I do feel like there may be something that may be happening out of the blue, or someone's going to be reaching out to you out of the blue. Mainly the signs I'm getting are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. I'm also getting Aries, Leo, Sag. There may be possibly someone randomly coming into your life, and it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, this is someone who is immature or emotionally immature, or this is someone who doesn't know how to express themselves. It could be someone who is very youthful, or this may be someone who's coming off very childish, or this may be someone who is immature. So there is an element of immaturity with this person, and I do feel like there's an offering coming in from this person. Now, I do also feel like this could be someone who's not very clear with their intentions, because the Magician card is here. So this could be someone who is a trickster. This may also be someone who is very misleading. It could also be someone who plays a lot of mind games, or this could be someone who is not, again, very clear with their intentions. There's always some sort of gray area with this person, and this is someone who's not going to be completely direct. Now, if you're single, this just could be like there's multiple people with that same energy reaching out to you, or trying to get to know you, or trying to kind of, you know, be with you. So this is like you may be coming into contact with a lot of immature people, or people who just they're not serious enough is what I'm getting. So you may be constantly being sent, people who are not serious enough, and you're kind of figuring out or trying to understand why that keeps happening. Why does childish energy may attract your energy, or maybe why you always find yourself in situations that are a little bit taboo. I do also feel that there seems to be a lot of people that may want your attention, or maybe possibly trying to get a reaction out of you. And I feel like this is something that is going to be randomly or some sort of element of surprise. So you're not going to know when this comes in. I do also feel like your foundation is also going to be shaken a little bit. I do feel like this is like you having to kind of more so start over, because there is an element of like starting over as far as your foundation. And I do also feel like if you've been working on some sort of creative project, whether that be creative writing, whether that be something about you using your hands creatively, whether that be hair, whether that be a nail tech, whether that be art, I feel like your creativity is also going to be sparked. And I do feel like there's going to be some sort of new idea that you're going to be nurturing, and you're going to kind of move in some sort of new idea, some sort of new direction as far as creatively. I do also feel that you may be also hiding your money. You could also be hiding your next move, which is very smart. And I do also feel like if you are doing something creatively, you're not wanting people to know, because I do feel like you're not wanting people to steal your ideas, or you're not wanting people to kind of claim your ideas. So there is a little bit of like element of surprise, or you keep being very private or very secretive with your creativity and then your next plans or your next moves. I do also feel that this idea is going to be another source of income for you as well. If you are working on that creative idea, again, it could be like lashes, nail techs, hairstylists, people who are into art, maybe a form of like creating art during like, because I know AI is like a really huge thing right now. So you may be using that to your advantage, or you may be getting ideas from that. I know I think it's called ChatGPT. A lot of people are kind of getting into that and using it creatively to kind of like use it as a source of income, because I'm also seeing like Amazon KDP. So I don't know if someone is doing that or creating something to kind of like sell or to kind of bring in an additional source of income, but I feel like that is also happening as well. So there's going to be ideas that you guys are kind of like formulating, and you are going to get off the ground. Let's look into the full card. Oh, that's a lot of cards. All right. There's a lot of cards. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull them out. All right. All right. There is a random water sign coming into your life randomly. I feel like someone is randomly going to express themselves, and you're kind of like, where is this coming from? Or you're asking yourself, where is this coming from? I didn't know you felt this way. I didn't know that you were able to kind of express yourself in this type of manner, because this person may have been very closed off, or very in hermit mode, isolating themselves, refusing to tell you how they feel, or you could be coming off this way. I do also feel like someone is possibly having some sort of regrets. Someone may have like felt very stuck in the past, or thinking of the past, or reminiscing of the past. This is also someone who's feeling like some sort of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or it could have been like they missed some sort of opportunity with you. I do also feel like someone is just sulking right now or grieving right now, but I do feel like they're going to muster up their courage and they're going to reach out to you. But I feel like this is the way that they're kind of communicating with you or reaching out to you is a form of pettiness, or it could be from a form of being very defensive, meaning that this is someone who is prepared for rejection, or this may be someone who may be prepared for you to say no to them, or to kind of like send them on their way, or kind of like turn them down. I do also feel like there needs to be like clear communication, because there could be some sort of like miscommunication, or this is someone who may be taking something the wrong way. Either if they're watching you on social media and they're seeing you live your life and they're seeing the things that you're posting, they may take it the wrong way, or this may be someone who is just like getting the messages that you're maybe posting completely wrong, or they may be possibly overthinking. This also could be someone who wants to apologize as well. So there is a form of like wanting to apologize or wanting to kind of get something off of their chest. There also could be like you coming off very defensive towards what someone has to say to you, or refusing to make some sort of decision about this person. Now, if you're in a relationship, I do feel like your partner may be coming off very guarded. They're not saying that they're hiding anything, but they're not communicating their feelings. Maybe they feel like they can't open up to you what they're struggling with, or they don't want you to worry, or they don't want you to stress about what they have going on or what they may be possibly feeling. Because I do feel like someone may be possibly stressed or feeling very overwhelmed, or feeling like they don't have anyone to talk to. So I do feel that someone is possibly feeling incredibly overwhelmed and feeling like emotionally lost as well. So I don't know if you are feeling this way or someone else is feeling this way coming towards you, but someone feels lost and someone feels like they're alone. So please check on your strong friends, or please check on your lover or your partner, because I do feel like they may be suffering in some sort of silence. I do also feel like someone is possibly wanting to press the reset button and wanting to start over with you as well. I do also feel like someone wants to mend or make some sort of amends as well. So I do feel like someone is kind of just like, hey, let's just start over. Let's just be friends. Let's see where this goes if you're single. Or it could be if you're in a relationship, it could be someone just saying like, hey, like, look, we need a fresh new start. Let's move. Let's go out of the country. Let's go on vacation. Let's do something to kind of like bring that spark back into the relationship. So there is a little bit of just that going on. I do also feel like if you are dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag, this could be someone that's coming up incredibly petty with you, or you with them. I feel like someone is also incredibly bored as well, while they're just waiting around waiting for something to happen. I do also feel like a fire sign may also be in a dark place, or just having some sort of dark thoughts. Not self-harm, but it could be and I'm sorry to use that word, so oh my gosh, I did like a trigger warning. I'm sorry. But I'm seeing that someone is like thinking a lot of negative thoughts. They may be in a very dark place. I do also feel like their judgment is being clouded as well. And I do also feel that someone has very low lows. Like when they're low, or when they are, it could be a borderline depression, or it could be borderline just like wanting to be left alone, not wanting to be bothered, emotionally feeling very lost, and emotionally feeling very, very down. It's like something is a burden. Someone may have like some sort of like seasonal depression too. So like sometimes it comes in waves. And someone also is having to kind of look at the glass half full instead of half empty. So because I feel like when they're down and low, it can get very, very dark, to the point where they're having to kind of really pull themselves out of the gutter or out of the abyss, is what I'm seeing. All right, let's look at the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. All right. There seems to be a lot of power struggles in the workplace, a lot of gossiping as well. I do also feel like there's a lot of shifts in the office, or in your career too. So it could be like people are leaving, or people are quitting, and then there's new people that I just feel like there just seems to be like new energy coming in and out of the workplace. They may be doing some sort of seasonal changes too, because I know summer is coming up, so they may be deciding to kind of shift rotations, or kind of shift people in the office or in your space. So there is a little bit of like new people coming in and old people coming out, or old people staying, new people coming in. So there just seems to be a lot of shifts coming in financially or in your career. I feel like you're also going to be working with a lot of people as well, or working with some sort of group or some sort of organization as well. I do also feel like you are possibly saving up money, and I do feel like there seems to be multiple streams of income coming in for you. It is saying for you to spend intentionally, but to also delegate your finances as well. I do feel like if you are trying to invest your money, I feel like you're going to be investing in a partner. So if you're in a relationship, you may be investing your money with your spouse or your partner. If you are single, there may be possibly someone that may be coming in to help you stabilize your finances. And it could be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who's very calculated, someone who's very meticulous. This is someone that's also very good with their money. This can also be someone who is very strict, a leader is what I'm getting. Someone who's very authoritative. This is also someone who knows how to make money. And this is also someone who, like, they can turn $1 into 100,000. This is someone that is very, very good at their finances. This is someone who's incredibly responsible with their finances. If this is a partner coming into your life, this could be someone coming into your life because you have bad money management and they're coming into your life. And it could be like, it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be an accountant, it could be someone who's coming, a financial advisor, but I feel like this could be someone that's coming in to help you stabilize your finances or to help you make more money. Like, they're going to give you ideas to do so, or they're going to invest in you. So I feel like there's someone that's out of the blues randomly coming into your life to invest in you and to kind of pour into you and to kind of spoil you financially as well. I get so passionate when I do my readings sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Because I feel like my body's getting really hot, so I'm like passionate. But I feel like someone's coming in to coming in to spoil you or to kind of show you a different lifestyle. So I do feel like if you're single, there may be someone coming into your life to help you with that. And it's just randomly coming into your life. Like, this is something that you're not going to see coming. But I feel like someone wants to spoil you, or someone wants to kind of show you a different lifestyle, or they want to kind of invest in you. They see your worth, they see your value. So let's see the Tower. That is too many cards. Okay. Randomly, there is going to be an apology from someone. There may have been some sort of love triangle. So this is a new message, or a new scenario I'm seeing, though. Someone is randomly coming into your life to apologize. Someone wants to apologize for their lies. Someone wants to apologize, and it could be fire, so Aries, Leo, Sag, or this may be someone who has fire in their natal chart, whether that be moon, rising, sun, Venus, or any like placements in their natal chart, but someone has a lot of strong fire in their chart. They're aggressive, they're passionate, somewhat sexual. This is someone who's very impulsive. This is someone who's very persistent. This is also, again, a leader. This is someone who has really good ideas. This may be someone who is incredibly artistic. And this is also someone who is very creative as well. And a little headstrong, very strong-willed person. But I feel like someone is coming in and someone wants to apologize. They may have hidden, or they may have kept some sort of information from you as well. And I feel like this apology is going to give you a sense of relief. It's also going to make you feel good. And I do feel like it's also going to kind of make you feel very validated. There is something about this reading about like you having to forgive. Because forgiveness is not easy, child. It's not easy. But I feel like there's something about you having to forgive. I do also feel that you're going to be patting yourself on the back, because you're going to feel like, you know, I knew this person would apologize to me. I knew this person would reach out to me. I knew this person would say these things to me, because there could, in the beginning I saw the Five of Cups. So this could be like someone who may have felt, again, guilt. This is also someone who's regretting their lies. This is also someone regretting the things that they may have done or said in the past. And I do feel like this is also someone who constantly thinks about what they've done in the past, and they're trying to change it, or they're trying to fix it. Whether or not you want to be open to fixing that with this person or to make amends is completely up to you. But I do feel like someone is trying to make things right. So there is possibly a fire sign coming in. I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of power struggles between you and this person, or you guys don't really see eye to eye, or you guys are not on the same page, or you guys don't see eye to eye at all. And the way that you guys view life, or you guys view scenario situations are completely different. Like maybe you're more so like, hey, let's talk about this right now, and this person is more so like they take their time, and that in essence can be very frustrating because how are you gonna, like, I feel like someone is apologizing, but it's like they had ample time to apologize, but they waited too long. Meaning that maybe they in the past they didn't apologize, or they couldn't face you. So now they're apologizing, let's say years from now, months from now, weeks from now. It's just like, why are you apologizing? Like you could have apologized back then. Why are you apologizing now? So there just seems to be, I guess, someone feeling like your apologies is a meaning thing because it's been years, it's been months, it's been weeks. So it took you that long to process the damage, or it took you that long to process what you've done. And I also feel like someone doesn't really care when they hurt somebody. Again, that fire sign, they don't really care when they hurt somebody. They feel guilt and they feel regret, but they shove it or they ignore it. So this is someone who has a hard time apologizing or fessing up or taking accountability for their actions. I feel like they want to, but but I just feel like someone is just like, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of me apologizing to them. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. Someone's saying, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Like, I'll apologize when I want to, or I'll apologize when I feel like it. And it's just like, again, in the beginning, like I said, someone is just a sense of like emotional immaturity, a strong sense of emotional immaturity. Like this is someone who maybe it may have hurt you like 5-6 years ago, and now they're apologizing now. Like this happened in like what, 2017, and you're now apologizing for it now in 2023. Like, do I forgive you? Like, do you really mean this apologize? Like, do you mean that apology, or are you just saying it because the guilt is so deep and you can no longer ignore it, or you can no longer dismiss it, or you can no longer act like it doesn't exist? So someone is like feeling very overwhelmed with guilt and feeling very overwhelmed with regret to the point where it's just like, oh my God, I just can't take it anymore. I just got to just apologize. And it's just like, yeah, but like so many years have gone by, so many months, so many weeks, so many days have gone by. Like, why are you apologizing now? So someone is kind of like trying to kind of like understand someone's motives. It's just like, you had ample time to apologize. Like, why are you doing this now? So I feel like there seems to be an element of not really trusting what's being said to someone, because it's just like, I don't trust what you're saying. Okay, Magician. Someone may be also hiding the fact that they may be in a relationship already, or someone may be hiding the fact that, I don't feel like it's hiding it. Someone is just being incredibly private with their love life, but I also feel like someone is rubbing their relationship in someone else's face. Meaning that, let's say, for example, an ex comes back into your life and you're already in a relationship and you're already established relationship, and you're just like, ha ha ha, look what you missed out on. I'm now with somebody else. Now you're over there looking crazy or looking sad. I'm getting the song by 7th Streeter. When I used to care about you, now you used to love me. Care about you, care about, ain't nothing about a bitch. I'm just being honest. It's called 7th Streeter. It's called Just Being Honest. I don't know if someone needs to go listen to that song because that's a bop. If you don't listen to that, if anything out of this reading, please go listen to 7th Street or Just Being Honest. That song is a bop, but listen to the words. In the words, she's basically saying that now that I moved on and I'm happy, I'm in a secure relationship and I'm in a relationship that's stable, and a relationship that's caring and it's beautiful, and we connect and so deeply. Now you want to come back into my life, and now it's just like looking at you crazy, like I'm happy now, like I'm fulfilled now. You could have had this with me, but you wanted to play around. But now that it's also giving Beyonce, what is that song called by Beyonce? Oh my God. To the left, to the left. That song, written by Neo. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, please don't touch. Keep talking that mess, that's fine. But could you walk and talk at the same time? And basically, it's like kicking somebody out while she already has another man coming into her life. Like, it's kind of just like he thought that he would break her. He thought that he was the one that she was never going to move on. But now that she's finally moved on, it's just like, dang, she really moved on. It's just like, yeah, buddy, she moved on. Like, what did you think was going to happen throughout all of these years, all of these months? Like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, you thought that she was just going to sit there and just cry and never move on and with her life and pick up. I just feel like someone feels like someone is finally realizing that you've really moved on. And they thought that you would never move on. They thought that you would always be with them, or you would always come back, or you guys will always reconnect, or you guys will always find each other. But I feel like you have a stronger commitment that has come into your life, and it's helping you realize things, and it's helping you it's helping you heal from the damage from the ex. You know what I mean? So I feel like someone is coming into your life to help you deal with that, or help you deal with abandonment issues, to help you deal with the trust issues and to help you with all the damage and trauma that an ex has done to you. So I feel like there's a new energy that's coming into your life, or is already in your life. Now, if you're in a relationship, an established relationship, I feel like your partner is helping you heal from the past, or helping you heal from things that may have happened in your past, some sort of trauma, whether that be insecurities, whether that be trust issues, whether that be your, healing your inner child, whether that is helping you validate yourself. Because I do feel like you may have been with someone who didn't really tell you that you were beautiful, didn't really tell you that, didn't really support you, didn't really show up for you, didn't really, they didn't fulfill you in a way that you thought they did, in the connection that you thought you did. Maybe the connection was too surface based. Maybe the connection was too it could be a connection that was too, I'm looking for the word. I had the word and I lost it. It's a relationship that wasn't deep enough for you. You know what I mean? It was too surface based. Maybe a facade or illusion. Maybe you're realizing that you may have been looking at something through rose tinted glasses. Maybe someone wasn't who you thought they were, because you were so dead set on looking at this person as them being your one and only, or this person being your person, or this person, because you have a strong connection with them. You're like, oh my God, no, this is my person. And God and Spirit is just like, no, it's not. And something kept crumbling over and over again, because Spirit needed to show you that this is not your person. Maybe you tried to work things out. Maybe you kept trying. Just things kept crumbling. And it's because God was like, I'm trying to protect you. Stop going back to the energy, because I'm trying to protect you. Every time you go back, it crumbles because I'm trying to protect you. So I feel like, and then you know how they always say rejection is protection? I feel like that is what's going on. And I do feel like, again, there seems to be something about someone coming back into your life. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting the same energies again. It could be someone coming into your life, but you are already in a relationship. You're in an established relationship now. And I feel like you're going to have to make some sort of decision between old and new, past and new person. I do also feel like there's going to be some sort of changes coming up in your home too, whether that be moving furniture, whether that be getting rid of old furniture, whether that be saging your home, or just bringing new energy into your home. A lot of you guys need to dust, or need to open your shades or your blinds. Let a lot of sun into your space. Something also about having to mop your floors or cleanse the home, but I feel like it's more so like having to charge the ground that you walk on daily, which is your home. So I don't know if you're needing to kind of like wash your floors with Florida water, or to also leave clear quartz crystals in the by your window. You know, having to leave a clear quartz crystal by your window or on the windowsill to bring new energy or to charge your space. All right, let's do Page of Cups. One more card. All right. Now, what I'm also seeing is that there seems to be, again, someone wanting to apologize, someone not realizing what they want. I do also feel like this may be someone that you may have cut off, or this may be someone that you are not in communication or contact with. I do feel like someone does want to reconcile. I do also feel like someone is trying to interfere in a new relationship. So if you are in an established relationship, just be careful, because there may be possibly people trying to kind of interfere or trying to kind of be nosy, poke their nose, trying to kind of like get your partner to, like, I'm getting like oh my god, I'm getting Stewie from, is it Stewie or no, Stewart from Mad TV. Look at me, I'm getting like thirsty energy, pick me energy. So just be careful. I don't know if this is happening to you or your partner, but I'm getting pick me energy. I'm getting like someone wants to be looked at, someone wants someone wants your spouse's attention or partner's attention. So just be careful with that. I do also feel like if you're single, you will be established. You will be entering an established relationship, or you will be kind of like setting a foundation for an established relationship. I do also feel like there's some sort of new energy coming into your life, and I feel like this new energy is going to be a lot more satisfying to you, a lot more emotionally satisfying to you. I do also feel like this relationship or this connection is going to serve a higher purpose, or it does have a higher purpose. So I do feel like this new relationship is bigger than both of you. It does talk about like you needing this relationship or needing this connection to help you realize something about yourself as well. Because I do feel like a lot of you are just like, no, I'm comfortable being single, or I'm comfortable with my life this way, I'm comfortable like this, like I don't want nobody new, like God, please, no, please. But I feel like you're needing this to grow, and this new connection is coming into your life to show you a different way of life, or coming into your life to show you what life is supposed to be like. So I feel like something is going to be a lot more, I feel like you're gonna love it. I feel like you're having to kind of surrender to what's being offered to you, but I feel like you're so comfortable being one way that you're kind of being very defensive or afraid or fearful of a connection coming into your life if you're single. All right, let's do the last card, which is the Ace of Wands, and then we're gonna get off. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video. It does help out my channel. All right, Ace of Wands. Yeah, someone feel like they messed up. Someone feel like there was an opportunity and they decided to kind of pass it up. And I feel like someone is having some sort of regrets with that. I do also feel like you're trying to keep your distance from someone because you feel like they're very toxic or very manipulative, or they are just no good for you. So I feel like you're being very defensive. You also need to be careful how you are possibly expressing yourself towards this person, or you could just be making it incredibly clear to this person, like, look, it ain't gonna happen, Captain. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not interested in getting back with you. I'm not interested in going back on down that rabbit hole. I'm not interested in opening Pandora's box. I'm not interested no more. I feel like you have decided to really defiantly like end a cycle. You're just like, that's it. No more. I'm not going back. I'm not repeating this anymore. I'm not getting back on the emotional roller coaster. This is it. That's it. I'm done. So I feel like you're making it incredibly clear to someone, and I just feel like someone is just being very emotional about it. They're just like, no, please hear me out. And you're just like, no, I'm done. That's it. I'm finished. There's nothing that could come of this. There's no fruit. We don't bear any fruit. You know, you being back in my life is unreasonable. So I feel like someone feels like I don't have any space for you in my life. Unfortunately, I gave you so much, and I received nothing in return. So I feel like someone is just like done, and that could be you. Or this may be someone feeling that way about you. But this is pretty much all that I'm seeing as far as your reading. If you do want a personal reading, please check the link out below in the description box. It'll be there so you guys can see my availability for May and June. Also, I have an online store as well if you do want to shop with me. Then support me that way. I do have a lot of magical things on my site, so please check out my site and see if you want to buy anything, crystals, everything is in the link in my description box. Also, I do have a Patreon if you do want to join me on Patreon, where we do spells and rituals, but also you guys see these videos first before anybody. And we do have a lot of witchy tips and things to help you manifest money, self-love, and protection. And I do also give you guys a little bit of tips on like spiritual baths and everything that you guys need for your new moon and your full moon. So that'll be on Patreon if you do want to join. I also have an ebook as well. If you do want to buy my ebook, it'll be linked somewhere on here, or it'll be linked in the description box. It kind of helps you find your orishas, help you how to get spiritually aligned. It also helps you use spiritual tools and how to use them to your benefit, how to create your altar. It'll all be in the description box as well to buy my ebook, so you guys can have a step-by-step guide to how to maneuver or to kind of navigate your spiritual journey. So this is pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Y'all don't understand. Please subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.